credit cards are an interesting way to spend money. Let's think about that for a second. When you spend money on a credit card, you're not actually paying for anything. The credit card company is paying for that thing for you, and then eventually you pay them back. And that's great, right? Super convenient, get those rewards points. But how do we keep the money that's meant for our credit card payment away from the rest of our dollars? Well, YNAB handles this beautifully. The only thing you have to remember is that no matter how you choose to pay for something, whether it's a debit card or credit card or change from underneath the couch cushion, you always check your budget first. If there's money available to spend, you can choose to spend it however you'd like. If you choose to use your credit card, YNAB will set that money aside for its new job, your credit card payment. In this budget, you can see I've already added my checking account. It's got $3,100 in there, and I've given most of those dollars jobs. I've got $300 left to be budgeted. So let's go ahead and add a credit card and see what that looks like. We'll start by adding my Discover card. I'll leave this unlinked for now, but you are able to link those credit cards. I'm going to select credit card as the account type. Now, today in my Discover card, I have a zero balance, and this would only happen for one of two reasons. Either you just paid that card in full, or you have never used that card before. It's possible that doesn't apply to you right now. Don't worry, we're going to get to a card with a balance in just a second here. All right, so we'll go ahead and add that new account. You can see I now have a Discover card account over here in my accounts register, and this is a place for me to record any transactions that happen on that Discover card. On the budget, YNAB creates a matching category for the credit card payment on this Discover card. Well, now when I choose to buy something, just like if I was going to buy something with my debit card, I'm always going to check my budget first. For example, if I were going to buy some groceries, I can see I have $350 available for groceries. Again, that represents actual cash in my checking account. But I'm going to choose to use my Discover card because it's convenient or I get rewards. And when I do that, I'll go ahead and add that transaction to my Discover account. I go add that. It's going to be the grocery store. That's going to come from my groceries category, and I just spent $75 today at the grocery store. Well, right away you can see I now owe $75 on that Discover card. And there's also more money available for that payment. Let's look at the budget. Now remember, I had money budgeted for groceries. But since I used my credit card, that $75 was removed from my groceries category and added to my Discover card payment category. So now that $75 will just sit there and wait for me to send it for my credit card payment. But I'm assuming some of you out there are probably not starting YNAB with zero balance on those credit cards. Again, maybe you haven't paid it in full this month just yet, or perhaps you're carrying a balance and going to pay it off over time. So let's go ahead and add another card here. This time I'm gonna say this is my Visa card. And today I have a balance of $2,400 on that card. Now, when you add a credit card to YNAB with an existing balance, you have to make a decision about that old debt that's on the card. Remember, nothing's recorded in YNAB. I don't know what I spent that money on. Hopefully it was something good. But what I do know is that I'll have to pay it back. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a goal to pay off this balance over time. If you were going to pay it in full, you'd budget for your entire balance. And I think I can maybe have this debt paid off in, we'll see if I can do it in 6 months. That's going to be $400 a month. The thing is, I only have $300 left to be budgeted right now. Now, if you're not sure how much extra you can pay towards your debt right now, don't stress too much. Play around with these numbers. You can always edit this goal later. I think I'm going to push this back a little bit further to April. That'll be $300 a month. That feels more doable for where we are right now. All right, and just like before, you can see my Visa account has been added over here in my account register. And on the budget, YNAB creates a matching category for the credit card payment on this Visa card. Now, I want everyone to notice that my account balance over here does not match the payment amount in this credit card payments category. That's because those numbers represent different things. The account balance tells me the total amount of money I owe on my credit card, and the credit card payment category tells me how much I can send for that credit card payment right now. Well, right now I don't have anything available for that payment, so let's do some budgeting to take care of some of that old debt on the card. Again, I have that $300 goal that I want to hit in order to pay off this debt in the next 8 months. And so I'll go ahead and budget that $300 right there in that Visa payment line. Now, if you plan to pay your card in full, you would budget the entire balance right here, that $2,400. But I don't have enough cash to do that right now, so I'm just going to tackle this debt $300 at a time. Now, the beautiful thing with this is even if you're carrying some old debt on the card, you are still able to continue using that card. For example, let's say I was going to buy some gas at the gas station today and I wanted to use that Visa card. Maybe I get extra points for that or something. I'll go ahead and check my transportation category first. Again, I've got $150 available in that category, and that represents actual cash in my checking account. I'm just going to use my Visa card for convenience here. And this time I'll go ahead and say that the gas station gets my money. That's going to come from my transportation category. And I just spent $40 at the gas station. Again, you can see that the debt on my Visa has increased, but so has the amount available for my payment. We'll check that out on the budget here. You can see that $40 was removed from my transportation category and added to my Visa payment category. I now have $340 available for that payment. But what about interest? I'm sure someone out there is curious how interest works with YNAB, and I think it's important to point out that interest is a purchase. What are you buying when you pay interest? Well, you're buying time. Time to pay back your debt, permission from your credit card company to carry that debt for 30 days more. So we're going to record our interest just like we would any other purchase. You can see I have money budgeted for interest and fees. I just got charged interest from that Visa account here, so we'll go ahead and add that new transaction. The payee is who gets the money. In this case, the Visa company gets that money. That's going to come out of my interest and fees category. And we'll say that I just paid $25 in interest. Again, you can see that the balance on my Visa card increases, which is true when we're charged our interest. And on the budget, you can see that that $25 is removed from my interest and fees category and added to my Visa payment category. It's as simple as that. When you use a credit card, simply record your spending in your credit card account. And if you check your budget before your spending decisions, you'll never have to wonder if you have enough available for your credit card payment again.